Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen with BassResource.com. Let's talk about how to cast a spinning rod. This is a spinning reel, this is a spinning rod. The reel fits on the bottom, this is what it looks like. They got another video that talks about parts and pieces. But anyway, it's a great reel to start with. It's what I recommend for all beginners. Not those little push buttons that sit on the top of the rod. Those are okay for little kids because that's about all that's available in Spider-Man and Barbie. But advance them to a spinning rod as soon as you can, as soon as possible. And if you're a little bit older, grab one of these. This is a great starting reel. I don't like those push buttons because they're very problematic and they tend to be real frustrating, and I bet you a lot of people have stopped fishing because those things have stopped working on them and they don't know what to do. So here's your spinning reel. When I'm teaching clients how to cast a spinning rod, I tell them it's like throwing a baseball, except you're releasing with one finger. So you're throwing a baseball and there's a point in time when you're throwing that baseball where you release it. Same thing with your finger. There's a point in time where you release it with your finger. All right. Now, first of all, here's the bail, and I've got another video that talks about parts and pieces of a spinning rod. You take and you grab the line. First thing you do is you make sure that bail is turned where where the line is closest to your finger. So if it's down here like that, just give it a little rotation, okay? Grab it with your finger just like that. Make sure, let me hold this way back here, actually a little bit closer. Make sure that you've got 12 or 18 inches of line coming off the end of your rod with your bait on it. And my wind's doing kind of crazy things with my boat. But make sure, like I said, there's 12 or 18 inches on the end. Grab your line just like this. Open your bail. Okay, and like I said, it's just like throwing a baseball. And you can whip this rod pretty good. I do it two-handed or one-handed, and it's just real slow motion. And you let it go just like that. Okay, I'm gonna do that a couple more times. Just like throwing a baseball. Bring it back. Okay. And then you just practice on your accuracy. I'm going to do it full speed. I mean, you can literally rip this thing pretty hard. And it'll go a long ways, okay? And that's a spinning rod. It does have its problems. It has its problems with line twist. And some of the ways that you can reduce the line twist, you'll never get rid of it because it's a spinning rod, and that's what happens. But anyway, you can reduce it by one, after you make a cast, hand flip that bail. Don't do it like this. I know it works, but don't do that. You make your cast, hand flip your bail. Pull your line tight to where it comes all the way around to the line guide, okay? And then start reeling. Now when you're fighting a fish and you hear that drag pulling, don't reel, okay? That causes more line twist than anything else. Don't reel into your drag. I know sometimes you can't help it, but I see all kinds of beginners every day. The fish is pulling, the drag's winding, and they're just steady cranking, and that line is not, that bait's not going anywhere because they've got a big fish on. So when you hear that noise, don't reel. And then when the fish is fight the fish, but when the fish turns to you, start reeling again. It's kind of tricky. It's something you really have to teach yourself, but try not to reel into that drag and you won't get that much line twist. Well, like I always say, visit BassResource.com for the answer to all your questions about bass fishing, and have a great day.